Alright guys, time for another video. This is coverage of the latest and currently ongoing tournament, Survival of the Fattest, presented by Kryptos and Spy. This is a World War II tournament. It's presented as a World War II two-team kickball draft running through December. Just show up and play in big all cap bold letters there. Basically, without getting into too much detail, the format is a kickball style draft tournament. If you win, you get points. If you lose points. And basically, that is sort of the main components of the tournament. We do see that there is this myth coin prize pool that is being accumulated. We see that the players who get the most damage, I think that they win a portion of the pool, something like that. This is a list of all the donors as of December 7th at 7:19 p.m. And it looks like Ephemeral, the creator of Bagrada, has graciously donated 1,000 myth coins. I'm not sure if Ephemeral actually earned those myth coins, or perhaps they just, like a Federal Reserve printing press, just minted them. Who knows? But what I do know is that I donated 500 coins, which was basically my point balance, and everyone else has been very, very generous in donating what they can. And so hopefully whoever the top damage earners are will enjoy the spoils of war, so to speak. Anyway, so that is the format of the tournament. We shall. Ooh, I spelled fattest wrong. Sorry about that. But so the first. This is coverage of week 1, and I believe only 8 games count every week. So these are the 8 games for week 1, because I believe Ephemeral, Gecko, and Raper had limited amount of time to play with us. We decided that, just to predate that, Scratch and Empy were elected to be the captains for this tournament. And so, because Ephemeral, Gecko, and Raper had other plans and that sort of thing, and had a limited amount of time, we sort of called an audible where Scratch and MP would choose one player each, and then the rest would random, and then as players come and go, it would sort of balance out. And so with that being said, Scratch chose Spy, and MP chose Val Kilmer. I don't remember who chose first. I assume Scratch chose first. But nonetheless, these are the choices, and here we go. And this is it's a Recon game right now. With MP, Val Kilmer, Overdose, Stalin, Sov, and Kryptos. Scratch, Spy, Gecko, Raper, Ephemeral, and Hobbs. So it is 6-on-6. Good to see some nice even teams. And it's good to see that a lot of this game is populated by some very big names. So hopefully these games are somewhat good. We see typical east-west starts for both teams, so
flag capture.
None of this next door neighbors popping piles kind of garbage. So no excuses for any random explosions.
5 minutes remaining.
Couple of RPGs going down. Oh, and it looks like Spy is going to get doinked right off the bat. I don't know who that was. Val Kilmer with the moonshot. So MP's decision to choose Val Kilmer already paying off dividends. And the first RPG fired, Ephemeral, way in the... Ephemeral is going to die. And this is just an overrunning by MP's team here.
Flag captured.
4 guys in the plains chasing Scratch.
Flag.
Overdose firing his RPG at Raper instead of killing Scratch. Perhaps a mistake on my part. It looks like Stalin is going to get double zooped. However, these... Oh, someone's going to go down. I believe that was Gecko. So there is a 5-3 advantage for Team MP. However, we do have Hobbs launching some bombs here. I think he got me. So now it is 4 against 3. However, Scratch had to get off the hill to heal. This Val Kilmer, very slow. And now it is 3-3. But Raper, it looks like he's going to go heal. This could be a time for Team MP to make a rush for it. However, we're also considering the time here. Team MP could just hang back for maybe another 20 seconds or so. And they will win via the game type. Not much going on though. So we got a med kit, an RPG, and nothing. Oh, I think MP could have RPG'd this right here. Could have gotten Scratch. Nice nade there, almost getting Hobbs. Ooh, a pretty good nade by Hobbs, but the nade was popped by Raper's RPG there. A couple of soldiers gonna go down. It's a 2-on-1, but Raper does have a, almost fully healthy soldier, and these other guys are pretty beat up. Val Kilmer and Sav, let's see what happens. Looks like Sav is going to go down. Nice dodging there by Val. Turn stab. Turn stab. Is he going to turn? So what's he doing? Oh, he's going to get shot in the back instead. Val Kilmer. I think, well, I mean, there would have been a decent chance, at least a 50-50 chance that he would have killed Raper with a turn stab, but instead he had shot in the back. That being said, though, Val Kilmer really opened up the game with that RPG on Spy, blowing him up in this area. And then it was really just an onslaught from MP's team thereafter. So, great performance there from the highly touted Val Kilmer.
Game over.
This is game number 2. The map is Battle Caps. I have no idea what this map is. But it is, this time, MP, Reaper, Val Kilmer, Father Xmas, Sov, and Hobbs against Scratch, Spy, Overdose, Gecko, Stalin, and Kryptos. So it's the same 12 people. Oh, Hobbs leaves. Father Xmas joined, I think. Ephemeral left. Yeah, so that's sort of the change in players, I think. And we see Scratch's team coming up from the north. MP from the south. There are these castle building structures that may present some difficulties.
Flag.
Looks like Overdose and Father Xmas. I'm gonna get into it. Stalin on the side alongside Overdose, going up against Father Xmas and Sov. Meanwhile, we have Spy, Gecko, Kryptos, Scratch all kind of huddled around the middle. Reaper kind of in a bad position, to be honest. Oh, what a nice RPG there from Stalin. Overdose going to try and mop up an errant RPG there from Father Xmas. And Father Xmas is going to go down, so that puts MP's team at a very big disadvantage. Reaper is in a very precarious Sov going up against Overdose. I think Overdose is thinking suicide stab. And Overdose with the filthy suicide stab. It is now 5 players against 3 players. And Reaper and Val Kilmer both very much with some lower health. MP goes down, so it's just Val and Reaper. And it appears as though... Okay, so Reaper has an RPG. And that RPG misses. And now I think it's just a matter of time. There's 5 against 1. And there we go. So that was kind of a weird game. I mean, you know, these buildings kind of, I think, threw a lot of people off. You know, on the surface, one might be inclined to go into this kind of area because, you know, you think you have the elevation advantage and that sort of thing, but going on top of here actually, like, really inhibits your movement. And so, you know, it might actually not be a good idea to go into these kinds of hollowed out buildings for that height advantage, because you end up boxing yourself in. But ultimately, it was Stalin who really opened up the game with a nice RPG. I believe he killed Sov, and then Father Xmas's guy was heavily damaged, which allowed me to get up and kill him, and then I suicide Sov's second soldier, and yeah, so I think, you know, as much as the effort from the four guys up top it was really Stalin who opened up that game, and then I kind of cleaned up, and then our suicide RPG to kill Sov. So Great job there from Stalin. I think he would be my MVP for this game.
Game over.
Moving on, here we go with game number 3. This is Postkort STB. Here we go. Steal the bacon. Scratch, Spy, Reaper, Stalin, Father Xmas, MP, Overdose, Val, Kilmer, Gecko, Sov, and Kryptos. Alright, so we got Steal the Bacon. And it looks like the teams will see each other in this northern area. Of one thing of note, we have 6 RPGs right here. Both teams are about the same distance away. Who will get to that RPG pile first? Because that can be a tremendous resource for whoever secures it. Reaper. It looks like Reaper will make it to the RPG pile. Nobody on Team MP seems to be concerned with this RPG pile. It should be a priority to pop this pile. Oh, Reaper is going to get Overdose. And it looks like Team Scratch is just bombing Team MP with RPGs. And I think Reaper might have been able to fire all 6 of those. And we see on the overhead map this yellow line here, very kind of consolidated, whereas you see these black dots kind of all over the place. We see Val Kilmer just launching into his own guys, it seems. Oh, maybe not. But some wild shots there. And yeah, Team MP way spread out. We see MP and Val Kilmer kind of by themselves. Gecko going to an RPG pile, it looks like. Kryptos and Sov by themselves. So this is just a scattered team right here. Gecko doing what he can with the RPGs. Oh, it looks like MP's going to get somebody. I think it was Father Xmas or Spy, maybe. It looks like Team MP was able to secure this area over here. A couple of soldiers. Oh, nice shot there from Reaper.
5 minutes remaining.
Alright, so it's now 3-on-2. Gecko and Kryptos against Reaper, Spy, and Scratch.
Ball captured.
Gecko with an RPG. Gecko probably could have zooked Reaper right there. He could still zook Reaper. I don't know if Gecko sees it. Actually, Gecko could have probably zooked Scratch too. Oh, almost getting Reaper. And Kryptos is going to get Reaper. So it is now 2-on-2. And actually, I like the positioning of Gecko and Kryptos a little better because they actually have a 2-on-1 scenario. Oh. But now Spy comes to the rescue. Oh, Kryptos, he could have stabbed. I don't know if he bugged or what, but I think if Kryptos kept running after this soldier, he could have killed him, and then, you know, I don't know if they would have been able to kill Scratch, but seemed like there might have been a bug there on Kryptos' soldier. Be that as it may, though, Raper, 30 damage. He blew me up in the beginning of it. Nobody really contested his RPG pile. Perhaps that's a bit of an oversight on MP, because I think he was the one who would have seen that RPG pile, and he didn't explode it. So, great damage there from Raper, but I ultimately think that it was MP who, not really paying attention, didn't blow up the RPG pile, which led to my death, and things kind of went downhill from there. Shout out to Gecko, nice 26 damage, very good performance. So, there were some good performances on both sides, but ultimately, I think the key difference was really that RPG pile. So, great job there from Reaper.
Game over.
Moving on, this is game number 4, Nightmare in Luzon. And we have a pretty close start here. Should be seeing each other momentarily. We have Scratch, Spy, Gecko, Father Xmas, and Sav against MP, Overdose, Reaper, Val Kilmer, Stalin, and Kryptos. And I think at this point we probably do see each other. See an RPG not doing any kind of damage whatsoever. We see a 3-on-1 MP kind of by himself, not really, no one helping him. Meanwhile, these 4 guys are going to the hill. Gecko losing his soldier. I didn't see how. We have Val Kilmer, Kryptos, Reaper, Overdose, Father Xmas, Spy, Sav.
Captured.
And then over here, we have Gecko and Scratch against MP. And then Stalin engaging these 3 guys. Ooh, that looks like a good RPG. Nice moonshot there from Overdose. Getting Sav, I think. MP actually doing a good job distracting these players. While these other 5 guys go after Father Xmas and Spy, even though several guys are turning around to help MP. But Scratch is going to take down MP. The captain is going to kill the other captain. Now, everybody's going after Scratch. Scratch is going to go down. It is now, 5-on-2. Spy, I think, is going to get gunned down here soon. Yes, and it all depends on Father Xmas. Oh, we have the seizure, and Father Xmas is going to go down. Pretty chaotic map. And yeah, that one was over pretty quick. I don't think anyone necessarily had any tactical advantage or anything like that, but it was actually a really great job there from MP distracting 2 soldiers, and then the other people on MP's team were able to press their advantage. I think it was 5-on-3 or something, and so that allowed the rest of MP's team to get the upper hand. and then press the advantage, which I think ultimately led to the victory. So maybe some unintentional good captaining from MP there. Here we go. This is game number 5, World War II Endzone. And this time the teams are Scratch, Spy, Gecko, Father Xmas, Sov, and Kryptos against MP, Overdose, Reaper, Val Kilmer, and Stalin. And yes, these are mercenaries. Right off the bat, we see MP shooting the ball into the deep water, a shrewd strategy. Looks like Overdose and Kryptos will see each other. Overdose shooting a palm tree. Kryptos probably needs to think about getting out of there. Alright, we see the shotgun battle going down. Reaper coming through the side. Oh, he's shooting the wrong. He could have shot Kryptos. Oh, and now Reaper's going to blow up. And Stalin is going to be nearly dead. Reaper says Mercs can't zook. I believe that's one of the bugs in this map. Oh, that I believe that was me team killing Stalin. This is turning into, oh, I'm getting naded by somebody back here somewhere. Maybe Gecko, not really sure. But yeah, that was that. A short but sweet confrontation. But yeah, I think the mercenaries cannot RPG, or they can't zook for whatever reason. I'm not sure why people are not. I'm not sure what Stalin's doing. It seems like MP and Scratch are fighting. Another captain on captain battle here. MP, no doubt, trying to put pressure on the ball because the ball is right here. Ooh, and MP is going to go down. So now it is... Oh, no. Okay, maybe it was Val Kilmer who was AFK, or MP Stalin AFK, and then I guess MP might have given... So MP might have spared Stalin, Stalin went AFK, and then MP spared Val Kilmer. That might have been the sequence of events, but bad administration there from MP, I would say, because you know, he basically spared an AFK guy, and it led. There was a 3-on-2 advantage with one of Scratch's mercenaries in the deep orange, but Team MP's 3 soldiers were too scattered, and they weren't able to kill that orange guy. And all of a sudden, it's 2-on-1. Now what I would do is I would try and go through... No, he should have gone through here, healed this guy, and then tagged the ball. That would have been an easy win. But someone like MP doesn't see these kinds of things. He could have easily walked through this doorway, healed Scratch, and then just walked right on by to tag. kind of angry that MP didn't see that, actually. Looks like MP, he's getting surrounded now. Oh, he gets RPG'd in the head. So, nice lob there from Scratch to close out the game. And that will do it. Let's see, here we go. Now this is King of the Map, Death Gorge, 2-team Carnage. Oh wow, okay, so we have MP, Overdose, Raper, Val, Kilmer, and Gecko against Scratch, Spy, Stalin, Father Xmas, Sov, and Kryptos. You'll notice there is a helicopter and some cannons, 3 cannons for each team, I believe. Yes, okay. And yeah, there we go. A bunch of soldiers. This is going to be chaos. Because of the immense amount of damage that helicopters can do, I think it'll be easier to just... I can get the best capture of the action by simply following the chopper.
Flag captured.
We see who's got the... We see MP has the chopper for his team. Spy has the chopper for Team Scratch.
Flag captured.
Looks like they might see each other soon. Yes, they probably see each other now.
Flag captured.
MP launching some missiles. Oh, Spy shooting the flag.
Flag contested. Flag.
Oh, and MP is going to get Spy.
Flag captured.
And that is going to be a huge advantage for Team MP. Because the chopper has an extremely long range, and there's not much that these soldiers can do. See some RPGs going down. Who is this? Overdose and Gecko. Shooting some Father Xmas soldiers. Father Xmas soldiers are going to go down. We see MP's chopper.
Flag lost.
See, he should just be able to pick these guys off.
Flag captured.
Oh, an RPG exchange there. Surprisingly, nobody actually died from the RPGs, but there are some guys dying now. Getting gunned down by the chopper. Val Kilmer, Raper, and Sov, I think, should really consider retreating here.
Flag captured.
Even though there's not much they can do. Meanwhile, we see up here Stalin going after the zombies. However, the cannons are going to suppress his offense. I think he might have killed about the same number of people that he brought in, maybe? I don't know. Where is that chopper? There we go.
Flag lost.
And it looks like that Stalin attack has been deflected.
Flag contested.
Now with about 10.5 minutes to go, I don't think time is going to be much of an issue.
Flag captured.
And so it should really just be a matter of exterminating the other team. And since Empy's team is the one with the chopper, it should really be his game to lose.
Flag lost.
Spy going after a cannon here. Doing about half damage. And yeah, I mean, against the chopper, there's not much, you know, even with something like Urban Recon, where the soldiers are mercenaries, you know, the shotguns actually have a chance against the choppers, but these regular soldiers, I think it's just too much of an uphill battle.
Flag lost.
MP getting with it. I mean, this is really just target practice for MP at this point.
Flag.
Nice cannon shot there from Reaper.
Flag lost.
But yeah, 20 kills. And there's not much that Team Scratch can do.
Flag lost.
Nice cannon shots there from Scratch, something that you typically expect.
Flag captured.
Oh, and we see
Flag captured.
Kryptos RPGing Empy's chopper. But it could be too
Flag
little too
lost.
late, as I think Scratch's team really just has a couple of cannons and a handful of guys.
Flag captured. Flag lost.
Valkyrie killing one of the cannons. Val Kilmer going after the others. Ooh, nice grenade there. And a cannon, the last of the cannons will go down. And it's a 2-on-1 now. MP against Spy and Sov, with MP in the back. Can MP close this game out on his own? No. Well, actually, he can, I guess.
Team
There it is.
eliminated.
So yeah, I mean, as expected, 389 damage from, you know, what I can only assume was, you know, mostly allocated to his chopper. Yeah, I mean, once Spy lost the chopper, I mean, it was really just kind of a fish in the barrel scenario. And you know, I'll be honest, I don't really think that this was that great of a game type because the success hinged
Game
so much
over.
on, or depended so much on the helicopter fight, and yeah, everyone else was just target practice. So, but who knows? Maybe things will be different in the subsequent survival of the fattest weeks. Anyway, back to what I believe is sort of a normal game type, or a normal, non-carnage map. East Fields, here we go. MP Overdose, Val Kilmer, Gecko, and Stalin against Scratch, Spy, Raper, Father Xmas, Sov, and Kryptos.
Flag captured.
The game type is still king of the map. However, the game type, or the game time, I believe,
Flag
was probably
captured.
6 minutes. So that means time may actually come into play here, depending on how the game goes. We do see MP scouting out Father Xmas and Sov. This is a 3-on-2 scenario. This should be easy pickings. The rest of Team Scratch is way out of position. Someone's gonna go down. Father Xmas goes down.
Flag captured.
And
5
Sov
minutes
and
remaining.
Father Xmas get mercilessly gunned down. Somehow Stalin got killed. Not really sure how that happened. Gecko, not doing much. I guess he's playing the game type, which could be smart, could not be smart. Who knows? But regardless of what may be happening, it is a 4-on-4
Flag
battle
captured.
here. Ooh, nice shot there from Val Kilmer. Okay, Gecko has actually decided to join the battle here, so now it is 5-on-3. We have Raper, Kryptos, and Spy on this hill, with Gecko, Val Kilmer, MP, Overdose, and Stalin. Actually, these guys should be a little more spread out. Looks like Spy is in need of a heal
Flag
here.
captured.
Spy perhaps with an errant RPG, and then he's going to get gunned down. Maybe a heal nade? Nope, a little too far away. Oh, Kryptos dodging all kinds of grenades, fire nades, but I think he can't dodge being surrounded. And now it is MP Stalin and Overdose against Raper,
Team eliminated.
and he is going to get exploded. So, yeah, I mean, it was, like we saw some mistakes, like Spy with his RPG and that sort of thing, but it really, things really just kind of went downhill when Father Xmas and Sov were all by themselves at the start, and they just got kind of gunned down to put Team Scratch into a 2-soldier deficit. I guess maybe a lack of communication when the entire team went west, and then Sov and Father Xmas just kind of hung around their base. Not really sure what was going on, but I think that's sort of what ultimately led to their demise.
Game over.
this is the last game of week 1, Operation 3. We have MP, Reaper, Val Kilmer, Gecko, Stalin, and Sov against Scratch, Spy, Overdose, Father Xmas, and Kryptos. I don't know why the camera is on here. Okay, so we have, this is MP's team, and this is Scratch's team. Scratch using the double units. Looks like Team Scratch will get to the flag area first, which means that MP's team will have to cross this river to get anywhere close to the flag. However, MP's team does also have this RPG pile.
5 minutes remaining.
Oh, and Sov is going to go down. We see Father Xmas just rushing Val Kilmer. I'm not sure what is going on here. Val Kilmer trying to stay away from this raging Frenchman. Oh, Father Xmas. Oh, he was going for the suicide. What the heck was Father Xmas? I don't know what was going on there. Who is this? Kryptos trying to get Val Kilmer, trying to flush him out. Kryptos not getting any kind of support whatsoever. He is going to go down. Scratch not really supporting Kryptos there. So now it is 5 on 4. Spoke too soon. It is now 5 on 3. Oh, and Val Kilmer seemingly destroys perhaps Raper? Not really sure. Oh, we see a bad throw there from Scratch. Everyone seems to be a bit scattered.
Flag contested. Flag
And that'll
captured.
do it. So yeah, I mean, kind of a weird game. I initially thought that Scratch kind of had the upper hand by securing this middle island. But MP's team did have this RPG pile that, again, like, no one seems to be willing to pop that pile, and they seem to be content with just, getting bombarded with RPGs. We saw Father Xmas with a strange sort of suicide RPG type maneuver, trying to blow up Val Kilmer. He ultimately failed, and then. I think Kryptos, he might have died because he didn't really get any support. And the thing just kind of fell apart from there. Yeah, so that was that. Nice job there from Team MP.
Team eliminated. Game over.
All right, guys, that'll do it. For week 1, I believe the results are up. I'll put up this image. I don't know if you can read it, and I certainly don't want to try and interpret it. But I will say that if you look at the upper right corner, we do see that Stalin is in the lead with 24 total points, followed by Val Kilmer and myself with 20 points. MP, I think, would be in 4th place with 18 points. And so those are your leaders so far. But again, there is another 3 weeks of madness, and so anything can happen. The survival of the Fattest World War II tournament. The next games start tomorrow, December 8th, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see some of you guys there. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.